Hello, Mega Dimensions here, back for a FaceTime night video. And the words, golly. Last time we went and fight Berserker, and he died, and he actually talked near the end. And also, Illya kind of collapsed. And also, we kind of summoned Caliburn. And with the help of Saber, we were able to defeat Berserker, so... I think I said that. The entire sequence out of order. Oh well. And that happens, you know. Now we're in chapter 12. Interval level 14. Whatever that means. Let's put that mouse there, yeah. The sky sin. Is it dawn or dusk? Am I watching from outside? I cannot tell. A vast sky and a high field. Are we going to have another dream of from Saber's perspective? Her memories? A sky that seems unreachable, even with the arms outreached. The clouds do seem reachable with the arms outstretched. This is about what she once went through. Oh, okay. There are no cavalry out alongside. The grass field once golden as far as the eye could see is gone. Under the dark sky, the only thing stretching out is... this is Camelon, the Battle of Camelon. The Battle of Camelon. That is actually, it's quite sketchy, honestly. They're saying this. The remains of the battle which she is well accustomed to. This is, if this is a Thorn Legends, this is the Battle of Camelon, then this is also where she dies when she gets a fatal wound by Mordred? Could be Mordred or someone else, it depends also. What I think you're talking about. The remains of the battle where she's well accustomed to. There is no emotion. For her, such things must have been ordinary. There is nothing left in her lonely heart. Leaning to her golden sword, she breathes deeply. Once again, she relaxes her shoulders. The battle must be over. After glancing at the bodies of the defeated soldiers, she returns to her camp. That was about she experienced. So that wasn't a battle count, but I do know what happened. So it's like a random battle, you know. Isn't it? The calm attitude is the same as now. No matter what trouble she's in, she's just as I knew her. I know her. In that way, I see a dream of a king. From the moment she drew the sword from the stone, she was not human. After becoming a feudal lord like her father, she became a king with many knights. I mean, she kept the feudal system alive. It's so funny. She was called King Arthur or Artoria, and the girl who had tried to become a knight had her life turned around. She acted as the son of a king. That is because the one to govern many territories and control the knights had to be male. And there really had to be, but I guess. The only ones who knew that the king was just a girl were her father and the Magus. And her brother. Don't forget about Kay. She literally covered herself in steel and sealed that truth for all her life. Of course, not like no one grew suspicious of her. But the king of the knights with a holy sword will not suffer wounds or age. Excalibur bears the protection of the fairies, making its possessor immortal. Yeah, you can see there's jealousy can arise from that. Honestly, I don't think Merlin thought too much through over that problem. It's like, you know, therefore, the only question the knight's small body and the face that seemed like that of a girl became honored by the knights as a good-looking king. Of course, such things were not a problem. The king was truly invincible. There was no room for a body-sized lord to enter into it. The people living in fear of savage invasions wanted a strong king, and the knights of the battlefield will only follow an excellent commander. The king met all these criteria, and so no one questioned who the king was. Yes, at the time, but those questions will begin to fester and fester. Yeah, it's like you know, the rebellion is does happen against King Arthur's rule. So you can see these questions begin to fester over time. It's like, it does seem implausible for if when Mordred just betrayed the round table, was like, yeah, it makes kind of sense. And why these things become a rebellion. It makes kind of sense because rebellions don't start out of nowhere. Then you just become like a mad just a crazy person, a treason person. You know, there has to be a reason. That's why most of the CIA overthrow governments kind of work, honestly, because there's always discontent and all that shit. It doesn't matter if the king is a child or a woman. The only point is that the function as a king is to protect the country. The new king was fair and selfless, and always stood in the front of the army, defeating enemies on the battlefield. Many enemies and many people died, but the king's choices were always correct, and she served as a king better than anyone else. There was no doubt, there was no need. Well, the king was right. The king was right. The king was right. I don't know. I don't like when people say that. It's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's me being American, I guess. Knowing no loss on the battlefield, her army reconstructed now lost cavalry and literally ran through the battlefield, defeating foreign infantries and crashing through numerous ramparts. Was she always in front of the army because her country was behind her? She had to discard many people to join battle. So, as long as she joined battle, she had to defeat all her enemies. It was a normal practice to meet military needs by sucking everything out of the local village for the battle to protect the country. Oh yeah, sometimes a lot of citizens would be drafted into the military in the village. Then when they're done, they go back to the village. Honestly, that hasn't happened in a very long time. Though I do know one story about Bismarck trying to do that during the 1848 revolts in 1848. It's like, yeah, we're going to defend the king. But it's like, you're just a country bumpkin. Go away. It just goes bread and stuff. Shit. It's kind of funny, honestly. History is quite hilarious sometimes, you know. In that regard, there could not be any knights that killed more people than her. Damn. That should not be any praise, but oh well. I don't know if she found that a burden. That's not something I can tell, friend Dream. But there's no doubt her figure running through the battlefield. She does not narrow her eyes in grief when she sits on the throne. A king is not human. One cannot protect the people with human emotions. She kept that oath strictly. She settled every problem and worked hard in government affairs. She balanced the country without deviations and punished people without a single mistake. After ending yet a battle and victory, commanding the people without disorder, and punishing hundreds of criminals, King Arthur does not understand human feelings. A night closer murmured. No, I think later on, I think in Fate Grant Order we learned that was Tristan? Yeah, it was Tristan who said that, honestly. Perhaps everyone felt that way. The more perfect she became as king, the more they question her as a ruler. Yeah, she sure is like, do you want a deity to be a ruler or a human being to be a ruler? It's like, I don't know. Though I wonder if a real deity does come, like Jesus Christ become a ruler of the nation. I wonder how people react. Probably positively, I think. A person without human emotion cannot rule over others. Several rebel knights left Camelot. Oh, it's human emotion. I guess Jesus Christ will be a good ruler, I guess. Because he understands humans. But the king took it as a natural event and accepted it as part of the process of government. Yeah, I think that's kind of your mistake, honestly. You should have reflected on yourself. It's like, okay, cause that's a bit arrogant. That sounds a bit arrogant. It's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong. That's just a form of government, you know. It's just a natural form of government. It's like, no, you should reflect and see what was wrong, you know. Thus, the fair king was honored her nice, isolated herself. But such a trivial thing are no concern to a king. Her mind will not change even if she's abandoned, feared, or betrayed. There's no right or wrong, and that's also very wrong. She abandoned her emotions from the moment she decided to pull out the sword. And that's your mistake. You shouldn't do that. Emotions are part of a human being, and even if ideals, you're quite idealistic, you still need to be emotional for those ideals at least. There's my wallpaper, my computer. And that way, her final battle began. The battle at Abandoned Hill, and in a complete victory, because of the overwhelming results, the savages sought reconciliation. The country that would just await destruction earned a brief period of peace. The chaos that demanded an absolute hero has ended. Britain is finally returned to the country she has dreamed of. The scene starts to fade away. Somewhere in my head, I realize I'm waking up and the dream is ending. I'll lose consciousness and I'll wake up soon. But before that, something really annoys me. She's stupid. Certainly, she must have been strong and good at fighting, but that doesn't mean she was well suited for it. I'm also angry at the people around her. If she didn't notice that someone else around her had told her, she kept making the same mistake forever. Yeah, that is true. Gee, she had so many people around her, so why did no one tell her the truth? I wake up. We escaped Illya's force came back to his house yesterday afternoon. Tosko went back to her room, saying that the wound in her stomach was hurting, and I also wanted to go to sleep since my headache was still around. It must have been because I carried something heavy all the way here. When I got in the room, I laid down. I couldn't even get back up. Sarah was only unhurt, so Tosko and I went to sleep, letting her watch over the house and. I slept half the day, huh? At least it seems my headache is gone now. Oh, you know, I just realized, oh my gosh, Taika has not come back. And so then just remembers, oh yeah, she's in the hospital. I think she'll be fine soon. No, honestly, it's just been a few days, I guess. I'm relieved. The thing with Berserker. The headache that started when I duplicated Sarah's sword was terrible. If that headache continued, my head would have been broken before my body did. Wait. Huh? Saber sitting in Japanese style beside my futon. Saber. Why the sad face? Did something happen when I was asleep? No, I just had a dream. No, it's nothing important. Let's eat breakfast, Shiro. It's almost time to get up. Wait, do servants even dream? I wonder about that. Sarah gets up and leaves the room quietly. I don't know why Sarah's acting so weird. I don't know, but I guess she was nursing me while she was singing about my futon. Oh damn! As one of the things I recall the scene I really shouldn't remember. No, what am I thinking? I don't think about it. No, I say think much more about that. It's fucking sexy, you know. I shake my head and clear the thoughts of my head. Wait, what? I shake my head and clear the thoughts out of my head. Out of my head. Oh, okay. I did with Saber because I'm her master. That's so funny. I have to think like that, or I won't be able to look at her properly. And the decision was that bad, and Tosuka did it too. Hold on. This one, and if I start being conscious of Tosuka too. Stay calm. Honestly, you had a threesome, so I think you should be enjoying yourself a bit more. The only thing bad is like you didn't do it with Tosuka, so oh well. You didn't enjoy her nice lumpish fat thighs, you know. We're acting normal. We were acting on our way home yesterday. That should be fine. Well, no, I was just too tired yesterday, but stay calm anyways. First of all, Sarah will be in trouble if I act like this. Alright, I have to calm down and make breakfast. I take a deep breath and I start changing. It's 9 in the morning. Sarah must be really hungry, and we haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. I guess you can call it morning now that it's past 9. Consider Sarah, I'll make a fairly large meal. Shiro, we are the only ones this morning. only ones. We are the only ones this morning. Should we not wake up Rin up?
まあ、みんなまだ寝てるんだろ。昨日が昨日だし、無理に起こすこともない。飯は作っておけば勝手に食べるだろうし。
No, they should sleep, right? It was a hard day yesterday, so there's no need to wake them up. They can eat whatever they want to if we lead them to their meals out. Well, we're using they? Suspicious. I think you can figure out what happened, I guess. I guess I can figure out. Easy.
そうですか。それでは早めに支度をしてもらえると助かります。
I see.
もうこんな時間になってしまいましたから。
I see that it will be helpful if you can start preparing soon. It's already late.
わかってる。体の調子もいいし、食べ終わったら道場に。
I know, I feel well, so let's go to dojo after the meal.
道場に行くとは、まだ私と剣の鍛錬を続けるのですか？
What? Go to the dojo? Are you still going to continue your training? Yeah, that's a bit surprising, honestly.
なんで？日課じゃないか、あれ。
Why not? It's a daily routine, right?
どうした、セイバ？なんか。
What's wrong, Saber? Did I say something strange? Yeah, I guess it just became another routine for him. And habits don't die that easily. And she's still there, so I guess to continue the habit, I guess.
あ、いえ。もう鍛錬はしないのだろうと勝手に思い込んでいました。
No. I definitely thought that you were done with your training. Yeah, he seemed like far from done.
バーサーカーが倒れた今、シローがそこまで必死になる理由はなくなったのではないかと。
I thought there was no reason for you to be so desperate now. The Berserker is defeated.
そうか。言われてみればそうかも。
I see. When you put it like that, you may be right. Totsuka and Saber and I, our common enemies, now gone. We cooperate because we were targeted by an enemy superior to us, and that's why I train as well. But now Archer is fucking dead. So, she should go to the church for safety. Or me, because we are friends after all.
でも鍛錬は続けるぞ。俺はまだ半人前だし、セイバーは剣を持つと本音を出すからな。
But we'll continue our training. I'm still inexperienced, and you're honest when you hold your sword. That's a big help for me when I talk to you. When I say it's a big help, it means fun. Am I honest in the dojo? You are. At least you're not hesitant.
俺もその方が楽だし、セイバーも肩の力が抜けていいんじゃないか。ともかく、午前中はセイバーと剣を合わせるのが日課なんだ。数少ない俺の楽しみを取らないでくれ。
That's better for me. I think it's relaxing for you as well. Anyways, fighting with you is my daily routine. Don't take away from my few pleasures I have. Yes, I totally like being beat the crap out by a woman. Totally. Very fun and very manly. I take ground beef and pork. I don't like ground beef. It tastes disgusting. I like regular beef. Mushroom, onion, and eggs out of the refrigerator and head out to the kitchen. I also need breadcrumbs, alcohol, and...
そういうことでしたら、私も反論はありませんが。
In that case, I have no objections. I don't know, this pose is always strange. They always wonder why her hands are like this direction. Shouldn't be like a front view, not this kind of front, I guess. But you know the angle side. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It will look more natural, honestly. Sarah remembers something in the living room. I'm already in the kitchen, so unfortunately I couldn't hear her. I start mixing. I mix onion, breadcrumbs, alcohol, and salt, and put it in with the beef and pork. I decided to cook Japanese-style hamburger for breakfast. Everyone get a burger for Saber. For Saber likes hamburgers. What's it? Rin, have you woken up? I hear Saber's voice from the living room. Tosaka? I turn around while cooking. Morning. Sorry, let me have some milk, Shiro. I think she said before, she's now a morning person. Toshiko comes over with an unhappy face and takes some milk out of the refrigerator.
寝すぎて頭痛い。あれ？何？朝から凝ってるじゃない。
Yeah, my head hurts from sleeping too much. Hey, you're sure putting a lot of effort into breakfast.
Where did that bad mood come from earlier? Toshiko's eyes again as soon as she turns to me. Well, when we wake up, there's like certain texts. Well, I don't wash my face in the morning, so I just force myself to be awake constantly. Though my dad always tells me to wash my face. I always ignore him with that stuff. It's like, nah, I haven't done any. I did that once, and it didn't work that much. It barely works, honestly. Only when I really didn't sleep that much.
ちょうどお腹も減ってたし、助かった？
Wow, that looks good. I'm hungry, so that's really helpful.
she thought she would get some food. I see, but you're the one that benefits, not me. That must be what my father said. For someone to benefit, someone must lose. I guess that is true. Sad, the sad state of our world. Sad.
前から思ってたんだが、お前割と目覚め
I thought so for a while, but you're pretty sharp.
あら、人並みに目端が利くだけよ。それじゃあ、私の分もよろしくね。
Oh, I'm normally witted, so prepare some for me too.
I guess you are somewhat witty. I guess. Waving her hand, Toshiko returns to the living room. With a glass of milk in one hand, and she takes a position at a table. I never have like milk for like breakfast or like stuff like that. It's usually like lunch. I have café con leche in the morning. Milk coffee. That sounds weird in English, but you know that's kind of really. I've been drinking that since I was like 8 or something. I don't know. Though to be fair, I've been drinking coffee a bit more longer than milk coffee. I've been drinking since I was like 4 or 3. Honestly, they say it's bad for you, but I beg to differ. Drink coffee as long as you want. Good to a 3-year-old. He'll be fine. Same with my dad. That happened to my dad as well, and he turned out to be fine. No, should I say she's really relaxing or acting like royalty?
だらけていますね、リン。
She often said, "You're acting quite lazily, Rin."
Alright. Way to go, Sarah. She's so good at saying difficult things. Wait, you wouldn't say it? I'll fucking say it. Even that'll make me look hypocritical in it. Anyways, but those always out secret Chris lazily, like she doesn't care. Yeah, that seems about right.
そりゃだらけもするわよ。
Of course, I'm getting lazy.
バーサーカーがいなくなった今、あとはキャスターとランサーとアサシンでしょ。バーサーカーに比べたら大した敵じゃないし、今のセーバーなら余裕で撃退できるじゃない。
Now the berserker is gone. All that's left are caster, lancer, and assassin, right? That aren't much compared to berserker, and they can easily be fought off in Saber's present condition.
それはわかりません。ランサーもアサシンも一筋縄で行く相手ではない。
I don't know. Lancer's master is still a mystery, and assassin is not an enemy that can be defeated by ordinary methods.
キャスターに至ってはまだ出会ってもいないではない
And
で
we
す
have not met Caster yet.
I have, and a bad end. So she wears a hood. I remember.
謙遜謙遜。アーサー王の手にかかっちゃそんじょそこらの英霊なんて10羽一からりでしょ。
Damn.
Don't be modest, and no hero is an easy opponent for King Arthur, right?
今までは魔力不足で嘆いてたけど、それも解決したし。
You were grieving because you didn't have enough magical energy, but that's solved now.
今のセイバーに対抗できるサーバントなんて一人もいないわ。
Oh, I should figure out who that she was. Damn, she's more perceptive than I thought. Like I don't know what things, but though you're talking about the strongest saber, then King Arthur will be the number 1 there. Technically, Charlemagne, I guess. You agree?
There is no servant that can match you, Saber.
Saber narrows her eyes at Tozuka's words. I feel the same way. The thing Tozuka just said cannot be ignored lightly.
大阪お前セイバーが誰かって
Tozuka, you knew who Saber was?
うすうすね。確信が持てたのは昨日よ。あれだけの聖剣を扱える英雄なんて一人しかいないもの。
Vaguely, I only confirmed yesterday. There's only one hero who can use such a holy sword.
まあ、伝説のアーサー王が女の子っていうのには驚いたけど、目の前にいるんじゃ信じるしかないじゃない。
Well, I was surprised that the legend King Arthur is a girl. But if the real thing is in front of me, all I can do is believe it.
それに、伝説なんて都合よく改ざんされたものでしょ。
And legends usually are conveniently altered, right?
The legend of King Arthur is like so muddled that we don't know what's myth and legend anymore.
セイバーが隠したのか、周囲が隠したのか知らないけど、確かに中世の王様が女の子ってのは都合が悪いものね。
I don't know if Saber hid it or the people around her hid it, but it certainly wasn't convenient for a girl to be king in the medieval times.
I don't know. There's been cases when that's been the case. There has been cases when there was queens that just ruled, you know, or like regents, or like just regents and the like. First of all, I think there was the Empress of Rome. It was her Irene, yeah, Irene. So you know, she did rule for a time though. She was like very barbaric.
そりゃ誰が何と言おうと男として
Of course, they would treat her as a man.
This guy has the same tone of voice as always. She doesn't seem to care that much either. She really seems to be agreeing with Tozuka's opinion and shows no sign of denying anything. She has clearly admitted that it's true. A hero related to source is chosen for his servant. From that perspective, she's clearly the best saber that there could be. The great hero of England. The bearer of the holy sword that everyone, even in the distant country, has heard of. I heard there's like more of the hero of King Arthur is more like a Welsh thing. I don't know, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. It's like there's a lot of Celtic elements in the legend sometimes. That actually over time they put more Celtic stuff more into it. That doesn't make it's like, oh, that's quite surprising. They usually get rid of more Celtic things to make more Christian, but nope, not this time. It's like very very particular and very funny in a funny way, you know. But if that is the case, then what? The end of the legend of King Arthur ends with the king's death. No, they're still human even after they are heroes. It's unnatural for the last one to end in death, but no hero dies normally. King Arthur was no exception. He died in the Hill of Camelot. I think I mentioned in the beginning of this part. I learned that the end of King Arthur was in the war. The Great Battle of Camelot. Having unified Britain and with no outside enemies to defeat King Arthur faced an unexpected enemy in the end. I am surprised that Shiro actually knows about this shit. Like, is it common knowledge in Japan of Legend King Arthur? Like, it probably is, but like, to this extent? I don't know about that. The enemy was her own army that she protected because of the betrayal of the one she trusted. King Arthur was attacked by the knights she fought with, and it said that the king had to defeat them. King Arthur seen defeating the enemy leader, but took a fatal wound in the process. Trusted her own surviving knight, Sir Bedivere, with the return of the Holy Sword. Go past this bloody battlefield and the hill. There should be a lake there. Throw the sword into that lake. But Bedivere could not follow the order. Fearing the loss of the sword, Bedivere gave a false report the first and second time, saying that he had thrown the sword in the lake. Every time the King Arthur would or Bedivere threw the sword away, and or was followed on the third trip. And it said the King Arthur died after asserting that the Holy Sword has been returned.
それよりシロ、あんたこれからどうする気よ。
But anyway, what are you going to do now, Shiro?
And then, there's just something irritating me.
どうするって
But what now?
だから和室で寝てる物騒な子供のことよ。
About that dangerous child who's asleep right now.
I knew Illya was here. Because she said they.
放っておけって言ったのに、ここまで連れてきたのはあんたじゃない。
You're the one who brought her here, even though I told you to leave her behind.
それについては私も言いたい。バーサーカーを失ったとはいえ、イリアスフィールは危険なマスターだ。それを保護するなど、シロはどうかしています。
I would like to comment on that as well. Even though she's lost Berserker, Illya's Vio is a dangerous master. Isn't it a wise decision to protect her now?
そうそう。あんなのはきれいに預けちまえばいいのよ。
Yeah, you can just leave her in Kirei's care.
The two judge this is a good time glare at me together. That's right. He's fainted after Berserker disappeared. I couldn't leave her since she showed no sign of waking up, so I brought her here. Tozuka and Saber objected, so I was the one who carried her. A master who loses their servant has to run away or go to church for protection before they are killed by other masters. Tozuka says we should let Kotomine take care of her, but I let her stay in my room since I don't think he will take very good care of her. Probably. He seems like the suspicious type.
シロ、あなたの考えは立派ですが、イリアスフィールに関わるのは危険です。今ならまだ間に合う。早々に教会に預けるか、その令状を剥奪するべきだ。
Excuse me.
Shiro, your thoughts are honorable, but it is dangerous to associate yourself with Illya's Vio. You still have some time. You must let the church take care of her or remove her command seal.
Saber glares at me. She's serious. Convincing her will be really difficult.
なんだよ。だってほっとくわけにはいかない。
Well, we couldn't just leave her.
イリアはまだ子供なんだし、様子もおかしかった。小峰に預けるのはなんかかわいそうだし。
Illya is still a child, and she was acting strangely too. And I feel sorry just leave her in Kotomine's care.
かわいそう。あんたね、あの子にあんな目に遭わされて、まだそんな寝ぼけたこと言うわけ？
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it makes sense you'll be angry.
Feel sorry? How can you say that after what she did to us?
Yeah, what she did to your archer.
同感です。シロはイリアスフィールに感情移入しすぎています。彼女は何度もシロを殺そうとしたではないですか。
I agree, you feel too much empathy for Illya's Vio. She tried to kill you many times.
Kill? She did kill me. The two are even more united now. Yeah, they do make good points. Sure, he is an idiot, but he's also empathetic, so I also do understand his point of view as well. The two are even more united now, but I can't let them talk me out of it.
確かにイリアは敵だった。けど、あいつに邪気はなかった。ちゃんと言いつけてやるやつがいれば、イリアはもう
okay, that's just dumb. That's just dumb shit. Illya was certainly our enemy, but she didn't have any malice. Sure. She didn't have any malice towards you when you were nicer, I guess. Illya won't do that sort of thing again if there's someone there to tell her was right. And that's fucking bullshit.
それに一番初めに
And I think I said this at the beginning.
俺はマスターを殺すために戦うんじゃない。戦いを終わらせるために戦うだけ
I'm
だ
not fighting to kill other masters. I'm just fighting to end this war.
それは分かってはいますが。
And this is a foolish decision, honestly.
I knew that, but...
Saber does not agree, but her voice softens. But
そう。それじゃあイリアスフィールのしたことを全部許すっていうの？言っとくけど、あの子は私たち以外のマスターも襲っている。もしかしたらもう何人かマスターを殺しているかもしれない。
I
それで
see.
もあなたは助けてやるっていうのね。
Then you're saying you'll forgive everything Ilyasville did. I'm sure you know she has attacked other masters as well. She might have killed several masters already. You're saying you'll save her in spite of that?
それは
that's right. Illya admitted it. She killed Shinji. Shinji used Rara to kill the students at school. If those were his intentions as a master, I guess his death couldn't be helped. But still, Shinji is a friend I've known for years. Thinking about his sister Sakura, I can't forgive everything Illya did. I don't know. He tried to kill you. So, I don't know, you should show that much sympathy thrown towards him. Though for Sakura, yeah, I guess you can feel bad for her. Though he did abuse her. At least, allegedly abuses her.
けどそれじゃ終わりがないだろ
And then there will be no end to it.
イリアがマスターでなくなって自分のしたことを悔やめるようになるのなら
If Illya is a master, and if she can regret what she did, I think we should save her.
そうね。それは正しい。
Yeah, that's right.
けどシロ、私はあーちゃんのことを帳消しにする気はないの。
But
私の
Shiro,
あーちゃんはあいつに殺されたんだ
I
よ。
have no intention of forgiving her. For Archer, she killed my Archer.
Everybody freezes. Everyone's looking at each other. And
何よ。サーバントなんて最後にはみんな消えちゃうじゃない。そんなこ
damn.
と気にしてるなんてマスター失格ね、リン。
Come now. Servants disappear in the end anyway. You're a failure as a master if you worry about that sort of thing.
That girl under discussion, who should be asleep, appears.
エリアスフィール。
Ilia's View.
待ちなさい。あなたたちに用はないわ。戦う気もないからそんなに切り立たないでくれない？
Hold on, I have no business with you two. I don't intend to fight, so can you stop being angry?
ほんと、同じレディーとして恥ずかしいわ。私より
Oh,
自分のたのにたしなみってものがないんだから。
Damn, those are fine words. I was like, those are damn fine words.
Really, I am embarrassed. As a lady, you're much older than me, but you two have no modesty.
He shrugs her shoulder as if to show her shock.
なんですって？
What?
Steve and Toza get mad together. They are scarier in a different sense.
まあ、それも怒らないであげる。今はあなたたちに構ってる場合じゃないもの。
Well, I won't get angry about that either. There is no time to worry about you two.
It seems like she's just intentionally pissing them off. Saying that, Illya turns to me. It's just an illusion. Illya pinches the end of her skirt in a polite manner and bows to me respectfully.
エリア
Illya?
礼を言います。セイバーのマスター。敵であった我が身まで気遣うその心遣い。心より感謝いたしますわ。
I thank you, Master Saber. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your concern towards me, who is your enemy.
I stare at Illya in surprise. Sarah's sign as well, so she might not have expected it either. Let's go drinking milk and looking at Illya suspiciously. Of course she would. And then, Illya gives her huge smile and...
なんてね。
Just kidding.
やっぱりシロはお兄ちゃんだ。
Yeah, Shiro's is my Oni-chan.
She comes straight right hugs my neck. I choke as her eyes attack. Oh, she is adorable, isn't she?
何者？
What?
I was gonna choke in them. She's drinking. Oh, damn. Saber's pissed. Very pissed. Saber gets mad, but keeps a straight face.
離れなさい、この無礼者。
Get away, you impudent.
Saber runs towards me, but Illya spins around behind, using my neck as a fulcrum. Spinning top, I guess.
無礼者はどっちよ。サーバントのくせに私に意見しようなんて100年前よ。
You know this guy's still coming from you, but oh well.
Who's the impudent one? A servant is 100 years too early to give me her opinion.
Well, she's 100 years older than you, so.
あなたに従う義務がなければ意思もありません。
下手口を言う暇があるなら今すぐ城から離れなさい。
I have no obligation or desire to obey you. If you have time to talk back, get away from Shiro right away.
そんなの聞かないよーだ。ねえシロ、昨日みたいにしよう。あれ本部って言うんだよね。
I'm not listening to you. Hey Shiro, let's do that thing we did yesterday. It's called piggyback ride, right?
Twirls and twirls. Oh damn. What the fuck? Oh. So he goes around to try to catch her. Damn. You know she's also trying to piss off Saber. So fucking funny. This is bad. This is really bad. As you show them doesn't end. It must be because she's watching from a distance. Let's go lifestyle. Says in this interesting manner.
どうでもいいんだけどね、二人とも。そのままだとそいつ死ぬわよ。
And of course she's going to try to play them both off. As usual.
It's no concern to me, but he'll die if you keep that up.
No concern to you, yeah, sure. The two look at my face in surprise. Yes, my neck is being choked and my life is in danger. I'm in real pinch right now. Well, we checked the current situation. The hamburger I was making in the refrigerator right now. Or so it was a quiet one. It seems she kept poking for trying to see if things are out. But who knows she's thinking on the inside.
何シロ？
What, Shiro?
Illya's sitting next to me and she's in good mood for some reason. She's looking around the living room curiously, but it seems those who can see her are none of her concern. She probably won't listen even if they talk to her. This is like that one friend group that one friend is only friend with not the new ones, just the old ones, you know. It's kind of like that, you know. And the hardest one to deal with is my dear Saber. Saber, who's glaring restlessly at me and Illya. Being restless is not easy, it's sort of unlike her. Because of her, I feel like I'm sitting on a cushion full of needles. Yeah, I guess now we're gonna be walking on eggshells with Saber and Illya. So I can't let things stay like this. I don't know what will come out of this, but I have to make up my mind to escape the current situation.
話をつけよう。
Let's
い
decide.
つまでもこうしてちゃ昼になっちまう。
Where would end up if we keep up like this?
そうね。結論は決まっているし、問題は早めに片付けた方がいいわ。そうでしょ、セイバー。
Yeah, the conclusion is decided, and the problem needs to be taken care of quickly. Isn't that right, Saber?
そうですね。私とリンの意見は同じですから。あとはシロに納得してもらうだけですが。
We need to make sure I agree.
Yes, my opinion and Rin are the same, so we need to make sure I agree.
She was ready to fight out to the very end. Well, I guess it can be helped since Illya was the most difficult enemy for Saber.
ねえシロ、リンとセイバーは何を話したがってるの？
I love her poker face. It's always fun. So fun to see.
Hey, Shiro, what do Rin and Saber want to talk about?
He asked instantly.
いや、そのイリアをどうするかっていう話なんだが。
About what to do with you. You lost your servant, right? So we're wondering what you're going to do now.
そんなの決まってるでしょ。教会に保護させるか、森の城に追い返すのよ。どちらにしたってここにいさせる選択肢はないから。
It's already decided we have the church to protect her or kick her back to our castle. Either way, she doesn't have an option of staying here.
シロもそう思ってるの？
Do you think so, Shiro?
He looks at me with emotion in his eyes. No, we're fucking protecting Illya. I don't give a shit. Kirsu used to say that girls should be protected, and most of all, I don't think I can let a child suffer.
いや俺はイリアはここにいるべきだと思う。
No, I think Illya should stay here.
聖杯戦争は終わってないんだ。残りのマスターと
The Holy Grail War isn't over yet. I want to shelter her until the until the end.
シロがそう言うんなら私もここにいてあげるね。
Yeah, if you say that, I'll stay here for you.
Illya, it hurts. It hurts. Illya hugs me, but I get her off. Well, there's no need to do that myself. Saber does it for me.
何よさっきから邪魔ばっかりして。あなた私に恨みでもあるの？
Hey, why do you keep getting in my way? Do you have some grudge against me?
当然でしょう。その身がシロに何をしたか私は忘れることなどない。シロもシロです。イリアスピールをかくまうなど百害あって一理なしとわからないのですか。
Of course, I will not forget what you did to Shiro. You too, Shiro. Do you not realize that shedding Illya will only bring you harm?
なんでだよ。イリアにはもうサーバントがいないんだから危険ってことはないだろう。マスターじゃなくなったんだから。
Hey, what is that? He doesn't have a servant now. She can't be dangerous. She's not a master anymore. Yeah, all she will do is probably just do pranks on me now, cause she has no reason to. I don't know. Cause now we're together. I doubt that she'll have any reason to make me her familiar. You know.
それより下手に放り出して襲われたらどうするんだ。イリアの命だって危ないし他のマスターに力をつけさせることになるぞ。
Moreover, dude, if she gets attacked by another master after you abandon her, life will be in danger, and the other master will gain power.
それはそうですが。
Oh, that is true, but
Sarah hesitates. Whatever she makes it, Sarah doesn't understand that Illya will be attacked by other masters if she was left alone.
じゃあ次はこっちの番ね。
then it's my turn next.
セイバーを陥落したところ悪いけど、私はまだ説得されてないわ。
I'm sorry to say this right after you made Saber surrender, but I'm not convinced yet.
いいシロ。そいつはまだマスターなのよ。サーバントを失っても、霊樹がある限り、マスターはマスターだって教えたでしょ？
Look, Shiro, she's still a master. I tell you that a master is a master until they lose their command spell, even if they happen to lose their servant.
And thus, drinking tea gracefully Tosuga interrupts the conversation.
お前それどういう意味だよ。
Hey, what do you mean by that?
だから、霊樹さえ残っていれば、サーバントとは何人でも契約できるのよ。
I'm saying that one can make a contract with many servants as they like, as long as they have a command spell.
主のいないはぐれサーバントがいて、かつマスターにそのはぐれサーバントを許容できるキャパシティさえあれば、何人とだって契約はできるわ。
If there's a stray servant that doesn't have a master, and if a master has enough magical energy capacity to take in that stray servant, he can make a contract with as many servants as he wants.
なんだよそれ。
What's with that?
じゃあ優れたマスターなら何人でもサーバントと契約できるってことか。
Then the superior master can form any contracts with many servants as he wants.
何人でもってわけじゃないわ。聖杯の力で呼び出せる英霊は7人が限度だから、最大でも7人ね。
Not. However many he wants, 7 is the maximum number of servants the Holy Grail can call on, so 7 will be the maximum.
もっともどんなに優れた魔術師だって複数のサーバントを具現化させる魔力なんて
But
ない。
that even an excellent magus wouldn't have enough magical energy to materialize more than one servant.
あるとしても、その場合は10の魔力を5に分けて2人のサーバントを刺激することになる。そうなるとサーバントの能力は下がるから、複数のサーバントと契約する旨味はないけどね。
Even if they could, that would mean splitting a power of 10 into 5s, so the abilities of servants will decrease, and the point of forming a contract for multiple servants is defeated.
I see. So if I form a contract with Saber and Berserker, Saber and Berserker will exist, both exist with my magic energy, so their abilities will be considerably decreased. So that means it's more efficient to choose one servant and to give magical energy to. I wonder if this will come up.
そういえば
Come to think of it, you said before that servants can change our masters. You're talking about this, right?
あれって
あら珍しく勘がいいじゃない。
Oh, you're pretty perceptive for once.
シローの言う通り
As you say,
サーバントがマスターを変えるってい
that's
うのは
what it means for
そういうこと。
servants to change their masters.
マスターを失ったサーバ
A
ン
servant
ト
that
は
loses their master has some time before they disappear. So if they can find a master looking for a servant and they form a contract with them, they'll be back the same as before.
だからリンに気を許しちゃダメよシロー。そいつだってまだマスターなんだからシローを殺してセイバーを奪うかもしれないしまだ生きてるサーバントと再契約するかもしれないわ。
She's the one that does the first shot. Miss Rin. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, so watch out for Rin, Shiro. She's still a master, so she might kill you and take Saber for a contract will remain servant.
And you won't?
そうそれはあんたにそっくりお返しするわイリア。
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, I'll say the exact same thing to you, Illya.
そんなことないもん。
And that's not true.
私他のサーバントとなんて組まない。イリアのサーバントはずっとバーサーカーだけなんだから。
I won't be with another servant. My servant will always be berserker.
Hang her head highly, Illya murmurs. I can understand why the two gasped. I don't know what kind of relation Illya and Berserk had, but I could tell for Illya that serve was special. Not a surprise and a pleasant one. Illya was cold-hearted as a master, but she still valued her partner.
あ、でもシローが負けちゃったらセイバーは私がもらうわ。
But I'll take Saber if Shiro loses.
私はシロー以外のマスターが勝つのは認めない。
I won't let any master other than Shiro win.
でももしシローが負けちゃったら
If Shiro loses, I'll win for him.
Illya says so to Saber and Telsuka.
バカなことを言わないでほしい。私はシローのサーバントです。
Don't say such ridiculous things. I am Shiro's servant. I have no intention of being yours.
別にそれでも構わないわ。
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
私はシローに勝ってもらえればそれでいい。私が勝つのもセイバーがシローを守ってくれるのもどうせ最後は同じだもの。
I just want Shiro to win. Me winning and you protecting Shiro, it'll be the same in the end anyway.
I wonder why she likes Shiro so much. Illya sees things in a strange way. Well, I can tell she wants me to win, but why would she want that? Then, Telsuka has found it strange too as she starts to think.
私は構います。ともかく私は認めま
I
せん。
might. I will not approve of that.
あなたからもシローに忠告して
Rin,
ください。
please warn Shiro about it.
ごめんなさい。聞いてなかったわ。
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you say it again?
ですから、イリアスフィールをここにかくまうのは反対だということです。
We were objected to protecting Illya's field here.
ああ、それいいんじゃない別にかくまうぐらいなら。
Oh, that I think it's fine just to keep her here.
Oh, did she change her mind? Did she change her mind? Oh, damn it. Just to spend a few minutes. It's like she fucking forgot or something.
Huh?
Saber freezes. I'm surprised as well. It's so natural for the protecting Saber to freeze.
リン、あなた、正気ですか？
Rin, are you mad?
ええ、冷静に考えてみればリスクはどっちも同じなのよ。イリアを一人にするのもここでかくまうのも
No, thinking about it,
変わらない。
the risks are the same. They won't change whether we leave Illya by herself, keep her here, or let her be in the care of the church.
いえ、むしろイリア目当てでマスターが来てくれた方が助かるわ。
No, it's actually better if other masters come here after Illya.
今のセーバーなら他のサーバントが束になっても負けっこない。聖杯戦争を終わらせるならその方が手っ取り
In
早
your
いし。
current condition, you won't lose against all the other servants combined. That'll be a fast way to end the Holy Grail War. And that's what you want too, right, Saber?
ま、あなたが他のサーバントに負けるっていうんなら話は変わるけど。
Well, that's all change if you think you lose to the other servants.
まさか、今の私がどのような状態か、 リンなら分かっているでしょう。
Oh wow, she's goading Saber. Is like, yeah, are you a chicken or a knight? I don't think I'll put a man because she's not. She's a girl.
Of course not. You should not underestimate my current state. As long as Shiro is my master, I should not know defeat.
でしょ。ならイリアをかくまうのも問題ない。
See, so there's no problem protecting Illya.
それに気になること
And
が
there's
ある。
something I worry about too.
シロの選択はもしかしたらとんでもない容姿だったのかもしれないわ。
Shiro's choice might have been a really smart one.
For once, golly, he actually that was probably by accident though, as usually. Look at her face. It's like, gosh, damn it, she was correct this time. Let's go then fall silent. Sarah must have accepted that she reluctantly moves away from Illya. Finishing breakfast, we go to the dojo. Jessica's in the back room and Sarah's with me. And as for Illya,
ねえ、本当に剣の鍛錬なんかするの？
Hey, are you really going to be training?
she's beside following me to the dojo.
私、今日はシロと遊べると思って楽しみにしてたんだよ。なのにセイバーなんて邪魔者はいるし、ここ寒いし、つまんないよ。
I thought I could play with you today. I was looking forward to it, but Saber's here. It's cold here and it's boring.
Like a actual child. Well, it was natural to bring born for Illya. After all, training isn't fun to watch.
ねえ、今に戻ろう。強くなりたいなら、私がシロの力になってあげる。
Oh well.
Hey, let's go back to the living room. If you want to be strong, I'll help you by giving you steroids.
I want to hand both of hers. Illya tries to leave the dojo, but I can't compromise on this.
いや、ダメだ、イリア。剣の鍛錬は日課だからきちんとこなす。俺は魔術師として未熟なんだから、少しぐらいは戦
No, I
え
can't,
るように
Illya.
やっていかないと。
Training is my daily routine, so I'm going to do it. I'm experienced as a magus, so I have to be able to fight a little at least.
それに、鍛えておけば、イリアを守れるだろ。
And I'll be able to protect you if I train, right?
イリアをうちにかくまうって決めたのは俺だ。
I'm the one who decided to protect you, so I have to at least do this much.
え？うん。それはそうかも。
Yeah, that might be true.
けど私、シロに守られなくてもいいんだけどな。シロはお兄ちゃんなんだから、一緒にいてくれるだけでいいんだもん。
But I do not mind not being protected by you. You're my Oni-chan, so all you have to do is be with me.
No, my persuasions failed. Illya pulls my hand. Sarah's watching us silently. Her stare is rather painful. She might not approve of Illya yet, and I think she's acting too bluntly. Our eyes meet. Good. I'll have Sarah to convince Illya.
だからダメだって。
I'm telling you now.
セイバー。
Tell her, Saber.
彼女に言い聞かせるのはシローの役割で、
Training with
私
you
の
is
責
our
任
daily
は含まれてい
routine.
ませんから。私に言うべきことなどありません。
There is nothing for me to
イ
say.
リアスフィールを連れてきた
It
のは
is
シ
you
ロ
who
ーで
brought
す。
Illya's Vigo here.
It's your role.
It's your role to persuade her. It's not within my obligations.
Ugh, something's wrong. I don't know why, but it could be that she's really mad. Yeah, she is. Of course she is.
なんだ、セイバー
Oh, so
よく
Saber
わかってるよね。
understands.
剣の鍛錬なんてしなくていい
You
の。
don't have to train.
残ってるのは雑魚ばっかりなん
There's
だ。
only weak series left, so you don't need to do this sort of thing.
ねえシロ、他のマスターなんてセイバーに任せて、私たちは外で遊ぼう。
Come on, Shiro. Let's Saber take care of the other masters, and we can play outside.
Whoa. I lose my balance and take a step towards the exit.
ダメだ、話せイリア。こればっかりはわがまま言っても聞かないぞ。
Hold on, let me go. Yeah, I won't listen even you complain to me. I won't go back to training, and I won't. And I'm gonna keep on training.
そりゃ、
I know it's more to you, but I like it. If you don't like it, then stay in the living room. I check in violently. She must not have him to check her off. It moves and looks at me uneasily. Crap. I tried to get her off it. It must have been kind to do so.
すまんイリア、今のは乱暴すぎた。けど、 剣の鍛錬はやめられない。
Sorry, Illya,
しばらく一人に
that was
して
too
もら
rough
う
of
か
me.
ら
But I
今まで
can't stop
お
my
となしくしてて
training.
くれるか。
I'm sorry to leave you alone, but can you stay in the room for now? Ah, she's pissed. Illya starts to walk without saying anything. She walks to the entrance and stops by the wall beside it.
いいわ。ならここで見てる。
Fine, fine, I'll watch from here.
それなら文句ないでしょ。
That's okay, right?
She screams and glares at me.
いや、それは構わないけど、ここ寒いぞ。今だったらお茶もあるし、お茶受けも完備してるんだが。
Well, I don't mind, but it's cold here, and the living room has teas and snacks.
私がいいって言ってるんだからいいの。なんだ、シロとセイバーを二人きりになんてさせないんだから。
I just know she's pulling her skirt right there. I didn't know that.
It's fine because I said so. Heh, I won't leave Saber and Shiro alone together.
Saying so, Illya looks away.
まあいいけど。飽きたら今に戻ってても構
Well,
わないから。
okay, you can go back to the living room when you get bored. I don't see Ilya's point. I get things ourselves. I take t-shirt notes from the wall and turn to Saber.
じゃあ始めよう。3日ぶりだからどうも勘が鈍ってそうだけど。
That's right. I might be off since it's been 30 days. Hey, Sarah, you been in this place? Are you sick or something?
いえ、別にそういうことではないのです。
No, that's not it. It's not, but...
Sarah looks away from Illya and shakes her head.
体は万全なんだな。
So you're fine? Then here's your shinai.
いえ、投げていただければ結構です。その、あまり
No, you can throw it to me. It's a problem. We are training.
だからそうだって。何言ってんだ、セイバー。
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about, Saber? I throw other shinai. After all, I never gone Saber. I never been able to get closer, so she doesn't even tell me to go near her carelessly. Sarah catches Shinai awkwardly and takes an exaggerated deep breath.
それでは始めましょう。今までとは勝手が違いますが。
Then let's start. It'll be different before, but let's try to stay calm, Shiro. Look at Illya. Sarah says so.
大丈夫だ。誰が見ていようと始まれば。
It's fine. I won't mind who's watching once we start. I raise my Shinai and look at Saber. For me, is a golden hair girl with a Shinai that fixes my attention only on her. Finishing the training after 2 hours, we enter the usual break. So I place my Shinai on the wall. That shows me. You're really amazing. I drink my water from the kettle. Quenching my thirst, wiping this one neck, my feels down.
ねえ、今のが鍛錬なの？なんかシロが一方的にやられてたようにしか見えなかったけど。
She said, she said it. Yeah, that's not really training, isn't it? It isn't.
Hey, was that your training? It just looked like Shiro was getting beat on.
You say something unpleasant. I mean, it's true. It's not wrong.
それは違う、いいや。今でこそやられっぱなしだけど、以前はもっとひどかったんだ。
That's wrong, Illya. I'm getting beat on now, but it was worse before.
むしろ一度も気絶しなかったあたり、今日は上出来だったと。
Well, you can say I did well today because I didn't get knocked out.
そうなんだ。けど、それってシロの腕前なのかな？
I
セ
see.
イバー、
But is that really from your skill?
You lost.
You lost your balance lots of times, but it seemed like Saber was overlooking it on purpose.
Illya ponders. She's short. I noticed that too. I don't know whether she's showing consideration for my body or whether she's not up to par. Either way, Sarah was not going full strength against me. Well, she never goes full strength, but she still has mercilessly attacked me when I showed in the opening. But today, Sarah laughed at. She did not perform any attacks that would have knocked me out, though, as she usually does.
イリアもそう思うが。やっぱり。
You think so too, so Sarah let me up easy today?
不思議とそんな感じはしなかったよ。
It didn't really seem that way.
セイバー、ちゃんとシロに追い打ちしようって竹刀を構え直すんだけど、とっさにやめて下がっちゃうのよ。
Saber was ready her Shinai to deliver her final blow, but she kept pulling back at the last second.
あれ、何だったのかな？見逃してるっていうより、怖がってるっていうか、遠慮してるっていうか。
I wonder what that was all about. rather than letting you go, it seemed more like she was scared of you or holding back.
Is this what they call a prodigy? That she was so she's very perceptive of all these things. Like, damn. She's more than Shiro, that's for sure.
まさかセイバーが遠慮なんかするもんか。
How Saber would never hold anything back.
そんな情けがあったら俺は初日であそこまで痛めつけられなかったぞ。
If she has such compassion, I wouldn't have been hurt so much on the first date. That's right. Sarah doesn't hold back during training. I could just really concentrate on Sarah because I knew that. Jesus.
一体どうしたんだよセイバー。こんなんじゃ鍛錬にならない。
Jeez, what's wrong, Sarah? It won't be training like this. You were going easy on me, were you?
いえ、手を抜いて
No, I didn't go easy on you.
私は普段通りシロより一段階上の剣士を想定して相手をしていたの
I
で
was
す。
assuming the role of a fighter, one rank above you as always.
Sarah must feel today's training strains as well.
そりゃセイバーが手を抜くなんて思えないし、真剣にやってくれてたのも。
Yeah, I can't imagine you going easy on me. I can tell you were serious.
けど、今のは消極的すぎなかったか？もっとこうガツンと正面から打ち合ってくれないとためにならないってば。
But when you two concerned today, it's no good unless you concern me and smack me. Shiro, are you a masochist? Cause damn.
正面からですか？ですがそうなるとマスターに近づきすぎです。それでは展開によっては体がぶつかってしまうという
Oh, okay, I see.
So straight on. Without causing me to go close to you, our bodies may touch depending on circumstances.
そりゃ打ち合ってるんだから肩ぐらいぶつかるだろう。そもそもセイバー、密着戦になったら甘いとばかりに体当たりしてきて。
Look, Illya is it's like hearing this conversation. He's like, what the fuck is going on? We're fighting, so of course our shoulders will get hit after all. You used to attack me when I got too close. Aren't you too good? Aren't you good at close range fighting?
私そんなことを
Yeah,
して
I
いた
did
ので
that.
しょうか？
Illya changed your pose like, suspicious.
していたのかって。
What are you saying? Yeah, you did quite often. Remember when we first trained, you drove me up to against the wall? When I said you were powerful for a girl, you said it was only natural for a swordsman?
セイバーは言ったじゃないか。
Sarah is standing there dumbfounded. Sarah's really acting weird today, but I have no idea why. It's a problem that Sarah's sick or something, so maybe I should talk to Tozy later on. We resume our training, but still different now how it was before. We resume, but Sarah backs out only a few matches. This is a new training method. She might counterattack when I let my guard down. I watch Sarah closely. Sarah narrows her eyes slowly, taking a step towards me.
シロ、昼食にしましょう。
Sure, let's have a lunch.
Say something rather unlike her. Huh? I lower my shinai.
昼食にするって。
Lunch is time already? The clock says is a bit before. She's right, it's time for lunch, but this is the first time she suggested it.
Suggested it.
Words! We never knows a time when we were training the dojo. It was a routine for us to take break only notice it was lunchtime when we felt hungry and look over the clock. It's reasonable proposal, so I nod, but alright, we have lunch, that's fine. But why are you exactly on time today? I remember I'm fasting, that's funny. No, we're fasting today. I remember that was alright, that's lunch.
そうだな。ちょっと早いけど準備しようか。
Alright, it's a bit early, but let's start preparing.
早いのですか？
It's almost noon. It'll take time to prepare, so I believe it's right nighttime.
Right time.
今日は弁当を
Oh yeah, I made box lunches today.
物はできてるんで。
Alright, so I can eat once from being here.
すぐ食べられる。
素晴らしい。
Well, for that, I guess I'll be able to endure this.
Sarah's relieved. Endure what?
いえ、特に意味はありません。取るに足りない独り言です。
Damn, she is so
早
damn
速昼
cute.
食にいたしましょう。
No, I did not mean anything. I was just talking to myself, so let's eat lunch now.
どうしましょうってせいは。なんか微妙に言葉遣い違くないか。試合中もおかしかったし、 体調が悪いなら言ってくれない
See, you're acting a bit strange. You're acting strange while we were training too. Is there a problem if you don't tell me you're feeling bad? I don't know, it's the exact same problem when in the morning, so. If you say, we'll forget about box lunch or make something easy to digest.
いえ、そのようなことはありません。
No, that's not true.
今から調
It'll
理し
take
て
to start cooking, so we need to eat right now. Anyways, let's start to eat lunch, Shiro.
とにかく昼食にしましょう、シロ。
She's always acting suspiciously, but it doesn't seem like she's sick, so I shouldn't have to prepare anything different for lunch.
分かった
Alright, I'll bring some tea with lunch. So wait here, let me get let's eat in the dojo for once.
Yes, I've been looking forward, Shiro.
She seems always her hands wildly. Panicking, getting mad, I wonder what was wrong with her today. I knew we started to eat lunch. I made a proper meal this morning, so I made a box lunch with leftovers.
これはなるほど。朝の
I see you
料
put
理
the
をパンに挟ん
food
だん
from
です
breakfast between the bread.
This turns as she eats it. She's using paper napkin as if not to dirty her hands. I can sense her elegance with this kind of lunch.
朝も思ったけどシロはお料理上手よね。
Yeah, I thought so this morning as well. But sure is a good cook.
私ね、ご飯が美
I
味しい
think
のいい
eating
こ
good
と
food is a good thing.
Wow, I don't know that should be insulting a girl calling a guy a good cook, but oh well. On the other hand, Illya is stuffing her sandwich full of energy. I know she's out of control or just copying me. It usually seems more well-mannered than Saber, but that doesn't seem to apply to dining manners.
待ちなさい、イリアスフィール。それでは髪が汚れてしまいます。
Hold on, Ida, your hair will get dirty. You stay like that.
Damn, that's fucking cute. She's acting like a complete like a mother or something like that. Sarah placed the neck against Ida's cheek. Something like that, like butter must have been on Sarah webs around Ida's mouth.
ありがとう。けどどういうつもり？セイバーは私のこと嫌いなんでしょ？
Thanks, but what is this? You don't like me, right?
ええ、今でも警戒はしています。ですが私とて人の心はわかる。
Yes, I am still on guard right now, but I understand people's hearts as well.
あなたには敵意
You
が
bear no
シロ
hostility,
は客人として
and
迎
Shiro
えます
has accepted you as a guest.
ですから私
So
も
I'll use minimum manners
それに
and
その髪は美しい。目の前で汚れてしまうのはいささか心苦しいというもの
your
で
hair
し
is beautiful. Seeing it getting dirty in front of me is somewhat painful.
That must have been from bottom of her heart. Sarah's voice is the same as always. It doesn't sound like she's thinking about Illya. Illya stares at Saber, and I realize Illya has never directly looked at Saber until now. For Illya, she was just my servant, and not someone that deserved to be treated like as a human.
そんなこと言ったってシロは私のものだけど
Shiro's mine, even if you say that sort of thing.
But why am I yours? I'm so confused by our relationship anyways.
まあ少しはセイバーのこと考えてあげてもいいわ。シロを勝たせてあげることはできるけど私じゃ守ってあげられないものね。
Well, I can consider you as well. I can make Shiro win, but I can't protect him.
Illya sees so, straddling her shoulders, and eats her sandwich.
言われるまでもありません。マスターの盾となるのはサーバントの責務ですから。
You do not need to tell me. It's a servant's duty to be their master's shield.
Sarah answers Illya plainly. Their construct is the same as before, but their voices sound more gentle. Tosuko comes while relaxing after lunch.
シロいる？こっちの準備はできたから早めに顔を出してよね。
Shiro, are you here? I'm ready, so come by as soon as you can.
She addresses me consciously and returns to the outbuilding.
そうか忘れてた午後は遠坂に
Ah, I
魔術を
forgot about
教えて
that.
もら
I
う
was gonna have Tosuko teach me magic this afternoon. As I never had a private teacher. Tosuko's magic lectures are more than helpful. It seems Tosuko is still willing to teach me, so I should go there as quickly as I can.
悪い遠坂の部屋に行って
So I'll be going to Tosuko's room. I don't know how long it'll take, so you guys can go
セイバー
rest.
とイリアは部屋
いいよ。私もなんだか眠いし。
Alright, I'm kinda sleepy, so I'll take a nap.
Ida goes out of the dodge, rubbing her eyes sleepily. Good. Ida's calm and goes to sleep. That won't be any problem if you can go in Totsuka's room.
シロリーの部屋に行くのですか？
Shiro, are you going to Rin's room?
ああそう言っただろ
Yeah, I said so. I need her to teach me magic.
その必要はあるのでしょうか？バーサーカーは倒れましたし、私たちが協力して挑む敵が
Is
存
there a
在
need
して
for
いる
that? We defeat Berserker, and there's no enemies that require cooperation to defeat.
ならば、
So there should not be
シロが
anything
リ
you
ーを
learn
襲
from
うこ
Rin.
とはなくなったのではないですか？
That might be certainly be true, but more learning from magic for Shiro. He needs to learn more magic as he can. He's still an inexperienced magus. First of all, Totsuka taught me so we can go against Berserker. Now that he's not there. There's no more reason for Totsuka, but
いやバーサーカーとは関係なしで教わりたいんだ
no, I want to learn from her. Forgetting the thing about Berserker. I'm inexperienced, so I have to become a better magus as quickly as I can.
そうですか。シロがそういうのでした。
I see. If you say so,
私に止める権利
I
はあ
have
りま
no
せん。
right to stop you.
Saber murmurs with a sad face.
じゃあレクチャーを始めるけど、その前に聞いておくわ。あんた、体で壊れちゃ
Then
った
I'll
ところ
start
と
the
かない？
lecture. But there's something I need to ask you first. Is there any part of your body broken?
Asked me a strange question as I soon enter her room.
壊れたって何が
Well, what would be broken?
だから動かない箇所はないかって聞いてるの。
I'm asking if any part of your body won't move.
あれだけめち
You
ゃ
did
くちゃし
something
たんだから。
absurd as that, so I know your nerves must be burned by somewhere.
まあそんなのはどうで
Well, I
も
don't
いいんだ
really
けど
care, but I need to know where before I start teaching you.
It seems my body should be numb somewhere according to Totsuka. But I know myself that she's wrong.
いや動かないところは
No,
ない
my whole body's fine.
一晩寝たら頭痛も熱もなくなったし俺は至って
The
健
fear
康だが
and headache went away after one night, so I'm healthy now.
はあ、そんなわけないでしょ。セイバーの剣を投影したのよ。あんなの腕一本維持してもおかしくない芸当じゃない。
Huh? That can't be true. You projected Saber's sword. That kind of stunt should be at least take one of your arms.
だから動くって
I'm telling you, they're fine.
大体体が動かなかったら
Anyways, if I could move, I would have been able to carry Illya home. The only things wrong with me back then were the fever and the headache.
嘘よそんなの。シロ、ちょっと腕見せてみなさい。
You're lying. Let me see your arm, Shiro.
Well, she doesn't believe me. Then she saw it for herself, though. Well, waiting for a pie, Totsuka takes my arm and stares at it. That makes my breathing stop. Even when I'm getting used to her, having her this close tenses me up. On top of that, this distance reminds me of that one night. It's not that I forgot about it, but it was really just an immersing illusion. I can't say call it or recall it, but I don't recall it unless something like this happens. This is why I'm able to talk normal to acts normal. But if something close to me, it's only natural for me to tense up and stop breathing.
本当に異常はないみたいね。
There really doesn't seem to be anything wrong.
焼き付いた後
For some
かな。
places, black lines like a bruise, but not maybe because of the burning. But everything else
他
has
は完
healed.
全に修復さ
No,
れ
it's
てる。
more like it grew anew,
治
rather
った
than
と
healing.
いうより、ようやく生え変わったってとこかしら。
And she remembers her breath brushes my arm. Hey. That makes me blush, but
ふざけた体ね。これ、例の自然治癒による回復じゃないわよ。シローの自然治癒は明らかに外部からの働きかけだけど、こっちはあなた自身の治癒能力だと思う。
Your body is ridiculous. This is because of that healing. Your healing is definitely caused by some outside force, but I think this is a form of your healing power?
you say so while rolling my sleeve and patting my arm.
もういいだろ父さん
Hey, stop that. That's enough, Totsuka. Stay in your chair. You're done. I pull my arm and get away from Totsuka.
何よ、こっちはあんたの体を見てあげてるっていうのに。って
That voice.
Hey, I'm examining your body to see how you are. Oh, I see.
Those always closer. Sorry.
熱は下がったって言うけどまだ十分ありそうじゃないシロ顔が真っ赤よ
You say your fever is gone, but it seems you still have one. Your face is all red.
そんなの俺の勝手だろ。お前関係ないんだから気にするな。
That's none of your business. Don't worry about it.
そうなんだ関係ないなら私がこんなことしても影響はない
I
ですよ
see.
ね
If it's none of my business, then you won't mind me doing this, right?
額に手なんて
Hey, don't put, hey, don't put your hand on my forehead. No, I'm fever, so there's no point.
そんなことしてもいい？
ええそうみたいね今度は耳まで真っ赤だもの熱っていうより酔っ払ってるみたい
It seems so. Even your ears are red. It seems more like you're drunk than feverish.
She smiles maliciously. It's deliberate. I bet she's doing this deliberately. Yep, she is. That's why I love her.
父さんがお前
Tosca, you're doing this on purpose, right?
ああバレたシロがあんまりにもベタな反応するからついからかった
Oh, you can tell. I had to make fun of you since your reactions are so good.
That's the perfect part, their reactions. They're always good when you try to tease someone like that. You should go to hell for doing it for a man's innocence.
ま冗談はこの程度にしといてあげるあんまりからかうとミイラ取りがミイラ
Well,
に
stop playing around. The mummy hunter might become the mummy if I make fun of you too much.
What the fuck is she trying to say? Tozuka returns to her chair in a good mood. This is a problem. Tozuka would like to make more fun as the days go by.
父さんが今更言うのもなんだけど
Tozuka, I don't like to say this, but I came here to learn seriously.
あら失礼ね私だってそのつもりよ今のだって教え子の状態を確認しただ
Oh,
けだも
that's so impolite. I feel the same way. I was just checking my student's health just now.
そうかよじゃそろそろ本題に入ってくれる
Okay then, you'll get to the point, right?
そうね本題といっても私の専門外だからアドバイスぐらいしかできないけど
Let's see. It's outside my specialty, so I'll only be able to give you some advice. But I'm sure it's better than nothing.
Tozuka turns to me seriously, discarding her inner lightheartedness.
正直に言ってしまえばね私があなたの力になってあげられたのは前回でおしまいなの
To
よ
be honest, the last time, I could be a help of you
こんな
to you.
短期間の授業で
You can't learn
アドバイ
magic
ス
with
を許さない
such short lessons.
私はただあなたが使ってなかったスイッチを取り付けただけそれはわか
You
る
can't learn magic with such... I only turned the switch on for you that you didn't use. Do you understand?
あの宝石だろ確かにあれを飲んでから魔術回路は作るんじゃなくて切り替えるものになってくれた
That you were right. After I swallowed that, the magic circuit did become something to switch and on off, rather than something to make.
そう一朝一夕で教えてあげられたのはそれぐらい
Yeah, that's all I can teach you in such a short time.
けどそれだって
Even that was just releasing that you've been training up to now.
私はあなた
I
に
can
体を
only
動かす
develop
こと
what
は
you've learned,
しかできない
and
し
I have no intention of teaching you any new magic.
Damn.
だって才能ないものあなた
Because you have no talent.
Wow, that's also like oof. That's like a strike to the chest for Shiro.
そこまでズバッと言われるとある意味さっぱりした
And he doesn't seem disappointed by that. Interesting. Seems about right. Yeah, I feel kind of refreshed if you tell me straight like that.
けど父さんが俺が使える魔術ならアドバイスしてくれるんだろ
But can
あの時に使った魔術が何だったのか
but can you give me advice about the magic I can use, right? So tell me about what I used back then. Toza doesn't answer. She gives me like I'm her
父
enemy.
さんがそのレクチャーだよ
Toza, this is a lecture, right? Isn't it probably you don't say anything?
困るんだが
She seems like she's ready to kill him. She averts her gaze with an unhappy expression. but that's only for a moment.
無理よ。
That's impossible.
私、投影魔術なんて使えないもの。自分が知らないものを教えられるわけないじゃない。
I can't use projection magic. There's no way I can teach you about something I don't understand.
遠坂が使え
You can't use it. I told my head questioningly. Wasn't the thing I used against Berserk fundamental for a Magus? Assuming the structure and the object and passing the initiative magic through it. It's no different from strengthening magic, but it's hard to pass by my magic energy, an alien element, through an object that's already there. It's like adding a point I consider red to make something redder, but ending with a different color. Compare that as but easy to draw using my own paint from start to finish. I use that draw wherever I want.
そんなはずあるか。遠坂ならあれぐらいできるだろ。強化より簡単だぞ。
That can be. You must be able to do that. It's easier than strengthening magic.
あんたね、今の他の魔術師に言ったら間違いなく殺されるわよ。あんたがやったのは投影で、かつ宝具を完全に苦戦していた。
Hey,
そこまでできるフェイカーなんて私は知らない。
hey, if you said that to another Magus, they will kill you for sure. What you did was projection, and you completely reproduced a no phantasm. I have never heard of a faker who could do such a thing.
I feel a chill. It's not my imagination. That was a certain hostile to me.
どうってことないわ。
It's nothing.
そんなことあんたの蔵を見た時からうすうす感づいてたんだから。今さらエミやシロに殺意を抱いても仕方ない。
I had a sense since I saw your shed. There's no point in feeling animated towards Shiro now. Shiro
勘
now.
違いしてるようだから言ってあげるとね。あなたがやったのは投影の魔術なの。
I'll explain since you seem to be misunderstanding. What you did was projection magic.
実在する
It's incomplete magic that reproduces the images, existing artwork, or weapons using your magical energy.
大抵は儀式の際に使用する。
It's usually used as a temporary substitute for ritual items, but this quickly, since it's made for an image, and it's naturally recognized as an imaginary object.
I can understand that as a rejection made of illusions. A substitute restores my dream. Imagine the golden sword based on it.
よくわからないな。魔力ってのは粘土だろ。たとえイメージでも一度形になったものなら消えることなんてないんじゃないか
I don't get it. Magic energy is like clay, so shouldn't it stay around once it takes form, even if it's just an image?
そんなわけないじゃない。魔力ってのは自分の体の中でしか存在できない。
That's not true. Magic energy is something that can only exist inside you, right?
だから物に魔力を通したり、魔力をスターターにして自然干渉を行うんじゃない。
That's why we pass our magical energy into other things and use magical energy as a star to affect nature.
そりゃあ私だって魔力を飴のようにこねて探検ぐらい作れるわ。
Sure, I can make something like a dagger by mixing magical energy like toffee.
けどそれで終わり。それは探検の形をした飴に過ぎないし、外に出した魔力は気化していくからすぐに消えてしまう。
But that's it. It's just a toffee shaped like a dagger, and it will disappear quickly since magical energy taken outside will vaporize.
いい？魔力だけで作り上げたものは長続きしないものだし、あくまで形だけのものよ。
Listen, things made out of magic energy will not last long, and they're just shapes.
まあ、その形だけのものを外見も性能もオリジナルに近づけるのが投影魔術らしいんだけど。
Well, I guess the projection magic takes these things, but only shape, make them look close to the original as well.
Certainly, magic energy has no shape. I certainly feel it's in my body, but it fades, disappears once it goes outside. So now, how much will I make a blueprint in my head? Construct something of magical energy. It is only natural for it to fade away since it's made of magical energy. Come to think of it, when I first did something like projection, when Kirishiko first started to teach me, he told me to do strengthening magic because projection was inefficient.
そうか。投影って魔力の消費が激しいんだ。使ってもすぐに消えてしまうから作っても意味がない。
I see. Projection uses a lot of magical energy. It'll disappear right away when you use it, so it's pointless to make things.
そういうこと。
That's right. For example, you would use 10 matter energy to project a sword, right?
その場合、
In that case, a sword only has a power about 3 or 4. A human image is full of holes, so it can't reproduce something just like the original.
対して10の魔力を使って剣を強化した場合、その剣の力は20にも30にも跳ね上がる。
In contrast,
その持続時間は投影
if you strengthen a sword using 10 matter energy, the power of the sword increases to 20 or 30. It lasts 100 times longer than projection.
分かった？投影魔術っていうのは今じゃ儀式の時にしか使われ
You
ないもの。
understand, nowadays projection magic is only used during rituals.
In the past, it wasn't.
道具が揃えられなかった時の代用品としてすぐに消える複製品を用意するための魔術に過ぎない。
It's just a magic used to prepare a temporary substitute in case a real tool cannot be prepared.
シローの父
Well,
親
why did I raise the voice right there? I don't know.
It was appropriate for your father to teach you strengthening.
ただでさえ魔術回路が少ないんだから投影なんて無駄な魔術を教えたら一般人と変わらないもの。
You don't have many magic to begin with, so you won't have any different from a normal person if he taught you something as useless as projection magic.
I understand that. But then, what was that? The golden sword that matched my head and produced the same as the original powers.
じゃあセイバーの剣を投影したのはまぐれだったのかな。
Then I guess it was only by chance that I could project Saber's sword?
考えてみればあの剣に蓄えられていた魔力は桁違いだった。自分の何百倍っていう魔力を模倣するなんてどう見てもおかしいよな。
Come to think of it, that sword held with ridiculous amount of magical energy. It's certainly strange to imitate magic energy that's 100 times what I can have, huh?
それはきっとシロは剣と相性がいいのよ。
That's
私はそれぞれ属性を持ってるでしょ。
probably because you're compatible with swords. Magia had an attribute, right?
I love swords.
あなたはそれが剣なんだと思う。
I think it's swords in your case.
Attribute, you mean elements like fire or water?
水とか各元素
そう。普通は
Right, one
世界
usually
に
takes
存
one
在
element
する
make up in this world. They can call the fire normal, and the wind noble, and the mage association, right? It can be one of the earth, fire, water, fire, wind, heaven, or one wood, fire, earth, metal, water. And magus have one of these elements. There are other specialized elements as well. Most of these matter end up as specialties, though. In your case, it's swords. There's no variety, but you can try, and the best when it comes to swords.
I see, certainly. When it comes to swords, I already had a strong interest in them. Then, what attribute will Toast would be? Considering her, I'm sure it has to be something I feel like fire or wind, but I won't ask her, I'm curious.
なあトセカ参考までに聞くけどお前の属性
Hey Tosuka, I'll ask you for reference, but what attribute do you have? I already know, but it's just kind of funny.
私
Me?
私は五大元素っていう属性だけど
Oh my gosh.
I have the attribute called the 5 elements.
Does that mean she has all of them?
ともかく私が言えることなんてそんなものよ。
Anyways, that's about all I can tell you.
投影は虚栄って言われるぐらい意味のないものだからあまり多用はしないこと。
Projected is so useless that it can even call it vanity, so don't use it too much.
それにね、セイバーの剣を模造するなんてそんなのは自殺行為よ。あの時はうまくいったからいいものの本来なら自滅していてもおかしくなかった。
On top of that, it's suicide to reproduce Saber's sword. It's good you succeeded that time, but it wouldn't have been strange if you died right then.
あんたも言ってたけど、セイバーの剣の魔力はシローの魔力のキャパシティを超えているのよ。それを複製するってことは 自分の魔術回路の限界を軽くオーバーしてるってわかるで
You
しょ
said it earlier that magical energy in Saber's sword is way over your capacity. You understand that reproducing that thing is easily past the limits of your magical circuit, right?
分かってるけど自分の限界なんてそう簡単に超えられないだろいやそもそも限界なんだからそれ以上なんて
I
いけないん
know,
じゃないのか
but you can easily go past your limits. No, before that is a limit that you surely can't go over it.
いけるわ
You can. That's why Magi have always have death beside them.
魔術が形
Magic
式についたもの
follows a
は
form,
知識
so it's
さえあれ
natural
ば
that you
ど
can
んな魔術
use
だって行えるの
use any magic. You have the knowledge, right? If you have the knowledge, right? If you have, if you know it's a miracle that you cannot reproduce, anyone can attempt it. A Magus is a source of power. Even if a small engine, you can go over the speed limit. If you keep pressing on the gas, all that lies ahead is destruction.
それと同じよ魔術師っていうのはね自滅さえ覚悟するなら限界なんて簡単に超えられる
It's just like that. Magi can easily go over the limit if they're prepared for self-destruction.
魔術回路を焼き切らせて神経をズタズタにしてそれでも魔力を回転させていけば奇跡に手は届くわ
Burning out the magic circuit and running nerves, but you keep on turning the magic energy, you'll reach the miracle.
あなたの投影はまさにそれよ
Your projection is just that.
戦いの後
Your
ずっと
body was
体が
burning
熱かった
after the
のは
battle
神経
because
を
your
焼き
nerves were burnt out. That's the price you paid for using magic beyond your level.
手足の一
After
本
doing that, it will be natural for you to lose an arm or two.
She's angry with me, but at the same time,
だから覚えておきなさいエミヤ君
So bear this in mind, Emiya-kun.
自分の限界を超えた
Magic
魔術
beyond
は
one's limit
術者を廃人に
will
する
make
わ
the caster a cripple.
セイバーの剣を
Never
投
do
影するなんて
anything dangerous as projecting Saber's sword again.
she's really worried about me as well. After one, Tosuga hands me some strange medicine.
まあ無理するなって言っても無駄だろうし
Well, I guess it's useless to tell you to not push yourself.
気休めだ
It's
ろうけど
probably a
もしも
little,
の時
a
の
be
痛
low,
み止め
but
ぐら
at
いは
least
飲んどき
take
なさ
some
い
painkillers just in
う
case.
まくいけば
It works well. It might heal your bruised skin as well.
Saying that, she prepares a light green powder for me. I drink the medicine with tea. Tosuga rummages through her stuff and tries to prescribe another medicine. Well, I feel sorry for Tosuga rummaging through her stuff, but I'm bored sitting here, so I should ask a question. It's like a science. I think we already know about projection, you know? Something's good. No, I should say quietly. As good as irritating, she might come back with a painful counter if I see something weird and interrupt her. So, after she makes me drink various medicines, she makes me practice a little strengthening to check out my health. Like checking if there's anything wrong with my body by changing magic energy through it on and so on. It's more like a doctor than a teacher today.
よし問題はないみたいね
Alright, there doesn't seem to be any problem. You don't need to come tomorrow.
Huh? I'm surprised. That means
当然じゃない
It's all natural. There's
今の
nothing
状
I
況
can
で
teach you in this
私があなたに
situation.
教えることなんてない
If you really want to learn magic,
本気で
you
魔
should
術を習いたいなら
do so after the war is over.
それに
And Archer isn't here anymore, right? My cooperation with you is finished.
what? Being told that I realized from the beginning we required to fight Berserker. Berserker is gone. Tosuka has lost her servant, so this should ended yesterday.
それじゃあ遠坂はこれからどうするんだ
Then what are you gonna do now? Will you go to Kotomine? That would be only natural. Those are gonna clear our clothes, so it should be fine for her to request protection. I don't know, the relationship didn't seem very well.
なんで行くわけないじゃないまだ負けてもいないのにサーバントがいなくなったから戦えないなんてことはないでしょ
Why? I won't go there one I haven't lost yet. It's not like I can't fight because I don't have my servant anymore.
Of course you're gonna say that.
それにやり
It's,
逃げってのも
it's
真
not
じゃ
like
ない
me
し
to quit this halfway. Once I decide to fight, it's my response to see it through to the end.
And it's only natural. Tezuka says confidently. I'm stunned. No, I'm not surprised. I already knew Tezuka was this kind of person. She's really firm and amazingly selfish. Amazingly self, but also so fascinating, brilliant.
けどそれじゃどうするんだ。一人でやっていくの
But what do you do? Are you going to do it by yourself? There's still masters and servants left.
持ってるんだぞ。
そうね
Yeah, so I'll get information here for a while.
竜道寺の調査も
I have to resume my research about Redo Temple as well.
しばらくはここに残る。いいのか。
Stay here for a while. Is that alright?
そうしてもらえると助かるけど、もう
That's right, but our corporation has ended, it's right, so.
なら
何言ってるのよバーサーカーに勝てたのはあーちゃんのおかげでしょ協力関係は終わったけどその借りはまだ貸したままよ返済が
What
終
are
わる
you
まで
saying?
ここを
You were
提
able
供
to
す
be
るのは
berserk because of Archer. Our cooperation is over, but you still owe me for that. It's natural to keep here until you finish returning the favor.
それに責任は最後まで取るって言ったでしょ
And I tell you, I'm responsible right to the very end.
This is classic Sindre. She doesn't want to admit that she just wants to stay with Shiro and help him.
ちょっとの間だった
We can still teach even if it was a short while. I can't leave you alone or to be too worried to concentrate on the Holy Grail War.
In other words, this is it. It feels like ages, but Totsuka Ren, that Emi should admire was a girl like this. This is why I'm happy. It has to be like this. After all, I won't know what to believe in such a stubborn girl decide to give up.
なこれからもよろしく頼む。登坂。
Please give me your best regards, Totsuka. I don't
なんだか
know.
んだ言ってお前がいないと右も左もわからない。俺とセイバーに
I don't know where from that, but if you're not around, we need you, Totsuka.
いいけどあんたその言い回しはやめなさいってばバカ正直なのはいいけど気をつけないと誤解を招く
That's
わよ
fine, but you shouldn't use that expression. It's okay that you're stupidly honest, but there might be some misunderstanding if you're not careful.
I don't quite understand why Totsuka would get mad at that. Totsuka, what kind of misunderstanding? I asked him, I'm curious.
あのね今のは失言なの聞くなって態度で表してるんだから追求するのは
Yeah, I quite like this pose. This is one of my favorite ones in her face.
Hold on. You let somebody slip out. My attitude should tell you not to ask. So asking me is against the rules.
I think Totsuka knows a rule I don't know about.
呆れた
That's cute. Look,
これ
she's
じゃセイバ
blushing.
ーも大変だわ
I'm shocked. It must be upsetting for Saber if you're like this.
まあそれともあんたたちはそれでちょうどいいのかもね少しぐらい麻痺してないとあなたもセイバーもダメなのかもしれないし
Well, maybe you two are fine like that. It could be pretty bad if you're not both a bit numb to it.
I don't quite get it, but I can know you're calling about selling Saber.
その
Oh, we should be upset, Totsuka?
だってのは聞き捨て
だから
I think that aspect of you is upsetting. I bet you haven't noticed the change in Saber.
その分じゃセイバーの変化
セイバーも
Change in Saber. That's not a change on the outside, is it? Anything changed about Saber is.
そういえば朝から
Oh yeah, she has been acting very strangely this morning. Well, I think why she's in bad mood since Illya's here. But even now, she sits all quiet. And when I ask her what's wrong, she tells me she had a dream and leaves.
どうしたんだって聞けば夢を見たとか言って立ち去っちまうし
I forgot about it since I was busy with Illya. The only thing was Sarah was acting weird. She was half asleep or something.
セイバーが夢を見た
Saber had a dream.
So this is not normal.
何それって
How, is that really the surprising part? Oh, she's ignoring me.
黙ってない
Hey, don't be quiet. Say something. It makes me feel uneasy when you make a face like that.
ああ別にそんな大したことじゃ
Oh,
ない
it's
わ
nothing major.
単にサーバントは夢を見な
It's just that servants don't dream.
That's pretty major. Servants don't dream.
そうよ
That's right.
サーバントは夢なんて見ないわ
Servants don't have dreams.
それでも見たっていうんなら
They saw the
それは
one
夢
it
じゃな
wasn't
い
dream.
単に
Then
誰かの
they
記憶を買い
caught a
戻っただ
glimpse
けな
of
んです
someone's memory.
Tosca must have the same experience. She says so with coldness, totally different from her earlier cheerfulness. So it's time to prepare for dinner. All things have been lasting a few weeks. Must have destroyed the cooking rotation. Well, I'll probably end it here. So let's see you next time. Bye.